Hello, people who cannot sit at home. Thank you so much for joining me. And of course, the very first thing I want to talk to you about is my lovely Ontario road trip journal that is currently out on Amazon. That is the print version, and there's also a digital version on Etsy. I'm going to link both of those links down below. And that book has a lot of amazing locations in Ontario that you should check out. And now let's go to this video. So this video starts in Bobcageon. It's really lovely, very beautiful shops. You can definitely spend a couple of hours there. We did not really have time, though I've been there before, and it's definitely a lovely city. We are heading straight for the Buckeye Surf, and the reason why we are here is that these guys rent boat, and right now we're gonna rent a pontoon boat, which is over here. We're getting in there, we're getting all, kind of settled in. The rent right now, this is 2022, June of 2022, and the rent was 400 with taxes. It was about 450, and then you also have gas. I think the gas was only about $35. And you can rent this pontoon for almost the whole day. We roughly had it from about 10 in the morning to about 4, and we had so much fun. And by we had 6 people, but I think you can have 8 people on the boat. That's still safe. I would recommend going for about 6/7 people, because I think 8 people might be a little too tight. Just, everybody kind of too close to each other. So over here we're kind of getting out of the kind of closer to the town area, looking at all of the amazing cottages. Definitely there are some beautiful cottages and some cute ones that are a bit older. Definitely very interesting to see. There's people on kayaks, just lots of things happening. I immediately figured out that my favorite way of sitting on this boat was with the legs up like that. And over here me trying the steering wheel. I do not drive. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the licensing. That's for later on. Over here, this boat is specifically for fishing, so this is the fishing compartment, and over there you can see the seat where you can sit and fish. Over here you can see the worms that we purchased. You can actually purchase it from the same guys that you're renting the boat from. They have it for like $3 or something. And over here is my dad setting up the fishing equipment. And the guys at the boat stop, they actually told us where to go, where to fish. There's also afterwards an area where you can swim. They did basically help us out with what to do. We spent a lot of times fishing because that was kind of the point for us this time. And over here we put the anchor down, and it was a bit of a mess. Just look at all that seaweed, pretty hilarious. But we had to put the anchor down again, because basically where the fish is, that's where the seaweed is. So kind of, you have to take the good with the bad. So the reason why we are doing fishing, and this is my first time fishing in maybe 20 years, something crazy like that, is that this is Father's Day, and on Father's Day, actually, you don't need a license. I did not know that, and I found out about that, and that was very cool. Over here we're having a lunch, and over here we have seen this kind of little town. I'm not sure if they're rental boats. I feel like people living there. It's kind of like a little, boat town. And here's more of the footage of us fishing. Here's my brother, who is the captain, catching the fish. That is the only fish that we caught, and we of course let it go because it was a baby. And we're slowly heading back, but we're still kind of taking our sweet time, and we stopped at maybe 3 places to fish. One of my most favorite things about this whole area, Kawartha area, is that there are a number of these cottages on these tiny islands. I thought they were so interesting. And over here we have seen a really cool houseboat, which, by the way, my brother said that he actually saw online. I think you can rent it. I don't know if that's the one, but definitely you can also rent houseboats for sure. And over here there's a beautiful sailboat. So now let's talk about licensing. So the boat licensing company and card is called Boat Smart, and I'm gonna link it down below, and the URL is boatsmartexam.com. and in there, at least what my brother is saying, he did it a while back. He said that he did this exam in a span of a week. It wasn't too long. The price of it seems like it's about $50 for the test, but then you also need the card, and I think the card is about $15. So it's not very expensive, but the amazing thing about this licensing is it doesn't expire. Once you have it, which is great. So essentially, my brother was the one who was driving. He's pretty comfortable at this point because we try to drive at least a couple of boats per summer. And we're slowly heading back, seeing again the cottages. We definitely saw lots of birds. Over here we're seeing ducks. This is, I believe, is a stork. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not bird expert. And of course, we need to fuel up, kind of reimburse the company for the gas that we have used up. You pull up and you wait, and the gentleman helps you fill up. And that was really it. We returned the boat and we were on our way. Over here on the way back to Toronto, we stopped at this location. I'm gonna put the name of this temple down below and the location of it. It's fun to visit. It's still under construction, but it's definitely fun to see. And we also stopped at Willow Tree Farm, which by the way was also closed, the actual farm. It has a beautiful cafe, lots of different market kind of style produce, but the animals were kind of in the open area, and we really enjoyed it. So we saw goats and we saw tons of bunnies. There was also chickens, there was a pig. So I hope you enjoyed this. We had so much fun, and I hope you will enjoy boating this summer. And of course, please subscribe, like, and share if you enjoy my content. Thank you. Bye.